A lot of my channel's content focuses on rides I haven't ridden because, well, it's more trendy. But for all of those who are wondering, stay tuned as I reveal my favorite rides in certain categories.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey guys, and welcome to 808 Coaster Life. If you're new to this channel and roller coasters are what you're into, then please consider subscribing for great content all about roller coasters. Please keep in mind that because of where I live, it is very difficult to get out to some parks. So as of now, I've only been to 4. Disneyland, Disney California Adventure, Universal Studios Hollywood, and my current favorite, Knott's Berry Farm. Even when I was there were some rides that I couldn't go on because of lack of time, the ride was closed, or it opened after the last time I visited, the most noteworthy being Rise of the Resistance. Some rides on this list are outdated because it was a long time since I last ridden it. But with those things out of the way, I decided to separate this into 4 categories: Top 5 water rides, Top 5 flat rides, Top 5 dark rides, and finally, Top 5 roller coasters. I thought it wouldn't be fair to combine them. I mean, should I really compare water rides to roller coasters? But let's waste no time and get into it. For this one, I decided to combine water rides and water slides to have more variety. Number 5, Tornado at Wet n Wild Hawaii. The only water slide to make this list. Sorry, Shaka. I like this one the best because the drop is fun, especially if you end up facing backwards. And I like the funnel part. I just wish there was a little more either before or after the funnel part. But last time I came here, I mini marathoned this ride because of how fun it is. Number 4, Jurassic Park the Ride at Universal Studios Hollywood, now known as Jurassic World the Ride. I like the theming and how immersed you get, the drop is great, and I love the minor ways that the ride tries to get you wet. I have never watched a POV of the new Jurassic World version, but next time I go to Universal, I'll be sure to check this one out again. Number 3, Splash Mountain at Disneyland. This is a long ride consisting of some interesting theming and animatronics, and 3 drops, the last one being the biggest drop. This is one of my favorite rides at Disneyland because of just the overall experience. Number 2, Grizzly River Run at Disney California Adventure. My first ever river rapids impressed me. I like the somewhat thrilling layout, the landscaping is amazing, and of course the drop is good. I think this is miles better than the other rapids ride I've ridden, although that ride has since been refurbished. But this ride shows me why rapids rides are great. Finally, number 1, Timber Mountain Log Ride at Knott's Berry Farm. This ride was basically everything I've said about Splash Mountain and more. Great immersive theming, good drop, but even more, you travel through the ride faster than Splash Mountain, which I was a big fan of. I honestly don't remember my experience too well, and also the ride got my shoes soggy for the rest of the day, so when I go back, I really want to try this one again. This category is easy because I've already made a full video ranking my top 10 favorite flat rides. I'll put it up in a card right now, but I'll just list the top 5. Number 5, La Revolucion at Knott's Berry Farm. Number 4, Blackout, a traveling fair ride. Number 3, Zipper, a traveling fair ride. Number 2, Speed, a traveling fair ride. And number 1, Supreme Scream at Knott's Berry Farm. Since I've been to Disney and Universal, I have a decent collection of dark rides. Here's how they stack up. Number 5, Soarin' Over California at Disney California Adventure. I don't have much to say about this except for that it's awesome and it shouldn't be transformed back to Soarin' Over the World. It's immersive and it's a great way for you to see California from above. Number 4, Transformers the Ride at Universal Studios Hollywood. This 3D dark ride is very action-packed. The 3D glasses aspect made some moments low-key scare me. I'm not the biggest Transformers fan, but I definitely enjoyed the intensity of this ride. Number 3, Star Tours at Disneyland. This pick might be biased since I'm a Star Wars fan, but I liked it. I find it interesting that they make C-3PO the guide. Based on my experience, I would like the ride duration to be a little longer. However, I still enjoyed the ride. Number 2, Indiana Jones Adventure at Disneyland. This ride is really good. It's very action-packed, good storyline, the effects and scenes are amazing, and the wobbling vehicle adds to that out-of-control sensation. If you come to Disneyland, do not miss out on this ride if you're a thrill seeker. And finally, number 1. I think this isn't too surprising. It's Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey at Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm a big Harry Potter fan as well, and this ride blew away my expectations when I first rode it. I didn't know much about it going in, but the effects, screens, theming, and storyline is amazing. Plus, it's enhanced by being a robotic arm dark ride. If you go to Universal, you must ride this if you're a big Harry Potter fan. It's pretty intense, and it's an experience you can't get anywhere else. Although my coaster collection isn't the greatest, I still have a decent variety of coasters I've ridden. Technically, these are also my top 5 favorite rides overall, since roller coasters are obviously the best. Also, I have reviewed every one of these coasters, although some might need a re-review. Number 5. Incredicoaster at Disney California Adventure. This was my very first looping coaster, and it is still very fun. The launches are okay, the airtime is lacking except the first hill, and the loop unfortunately has a noticeable vibration. Even though this is made for families, I still have fun on this ride. Number 4. Silver Bullet at Knott's Berry Farm. According to a lot of people, this ride isn't the most intense. However, I thought this ride was pretty forceful in the back row. The inversions are fun, it's smooth, and that helix is very forceful. I highly recommend sitting in the back row for the best experience. Number 3. Accelerator at Knott's Berry Farm. This ride's main trick is its incredible launch, and that launch is my number 1 favorite roller coaster element. The rest of the ride is fun and intense as well. I just wish that it did a little more after the launch. This is a must ride if you go to Knott's though. Number 2. Hang Time at Knott's Berry Farm. This ride impressed me a lot. The elements on this ride are great, especially the drop in airtime moment. Like Accelerator, I wish it would be a little longer, but the elements make up for it. Make sure to ride this at night. Number 1. Ghost Rider at Knott's Berry Farm. This ride is very intense, especially in the back row. The laterals are insane, and the airtime's good in the back. GCI did a great job overhauling this ride. This is a great night ride as well. Some people consider this the perfect wooden coaster, and I can see why. Even though this is my number 1, I really want to ride this again. I found my last ride a little underwhelming because I was assigned to row 8, but I know that Ghost Rider can provide better experiences in certain rows. So that wraps it up. Don't feel bad for me, I will get more credits, I just don't know when. This pandemic probably canceled any potential plans I had for 2020, but 2021 is always a possibility. So if you enjoyed this video, then please let me know by leaving a like on this video. Let me know down in the comments what are your favorite rides. And if you're new to this channel and roller coasters are what you're into, then please consider subscribing for great content all about roller coasters. Thank you all so much for watching, I'll see you next time.